Hey guys, it's Evasion, and welcome back to another Legion Rogue video. In this video, I'll be covering various Assassination Rogue openers. Before I start, here are the talents used in this video. While I'm not going to go into detail here, I still feel it's important to at least know what I have selected. I will make another video showcasing the talents in greater detail soon. Notable talents that will affect the strength of these openers include Elaborate Planning, Subterfuge, Vigor, Prey on the Weak, Exsanguinate, and Mark for Death. Important honor talents include Unfair Advantage and System Shock. Also, our artifact weapon traits Urge to Kill and From the Shadows modify our Vendetta in ways we should be aware of. With that out of the way, it's time to get into the action. I'll start off with my favorite opener. It may take some practice for any new players out there, but I know you can do it. This opener provides a solid bleed damage setup as well as some crazy burst. To my knowledge, having Death from Above can't outburst this method. I also believe Mark for Death is way too important to pass up here. First, we're going to start with the target in a sap. Then, we'll follow up with a Garrote from 90 degrees. The reason for this is because skills can be used from 90 degrees, but auto attacks will not go off from this angle. For those of you who think this is not practical, it is possible to get very good at this, and you'll see me abuse this many times in videos among my channel. Before the Garrote bleed ticks and breaks sap, we will very quickly apply Vendetta and proceed to Cheap Shot. Mutilate for 5 combo points into Rupture, following with Exsanguinate and landing a Mark for Death kidney shot just as our Cheap Shot is ending. Exsanguinate is a new honor talent for Assassination. It costs 0 energy, has a 45-second cooldown, and causes our bleed effects to deal their damage 400% faster. Continuing on, we use Mutilate 2 times and finish our combo with an Envenom. Before moving on, I'll play that one back in normal speed to give you a better idea of its burst. The only downside of this opener is that we waste the artifact talent Urge to Kill, which refreshes our energy bar to full when we use Vendetta. This next opener is good versus casters who aren't as mobile, like Warlocks or Priests. We will also be making use of our artifact weapon ability, Kingsbane. First, we will open up with Garrote into Mutilate, and following with either a 3 or 4 point Rupture depending on crits. Then, we'll use Mark for Death kidney shot just as Garrote Silence is ending. From there, we pop Vendetta, use Exsanguinate into Kingsbane, following up with 2 Mutilates into an Envenom for the finish. Our artifact skill Kingsbane does decent instant damage and provides a dot that increases by 15% each time we proc a lethal poison. It costs 35 energy, awards no combo points, and has a 45-second cooldown. Here's the same opener in normal speed before moving on to the last opener for this video. The following is probably your most practical burst opener when you don't have a lot of time to set up. We'll open up with a Cheap Shot, Garrote, Mutilate, Rupture into Mark for Death kidney, then pop Vendetta. Next we use Mutilate 2 times and finish off with an Envenom. You'll see me follow up with another Mutilate as this opener's overall damage is lower compared to the former where we have better setup. The goal of this opener is to keep the target locked down while putting out the most damage possible. When it comes to PvP, of course you're not going to be able to pull these off all the time, but it still gives you something to aim for. That's going to do it for this video. Hopefully this has been insightful for those of you moving into the upcoming Legion pre-patch with your sights set on Assassination. If you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out greatly. Also, feel free to leave a comment in the description below if you have any questions or suggestions of what I should cover next. You can expect a lot more Legion content from me in the coming weeks. Until then, I'll see you next time. Also, if you're interested, this video's background music was provided by my friend solo act, 3-Eyed Man. I'll leave a link to his music in the description below. Be sure to check him out. Ciao!